Hey everyone, Science Tiger here, and today it is Lucid9 again with Silencer.
Mm.
Okay, super kami guru Silencer. Okay, so the last part Lucid9, didn't we end with the shipping girl? Oh no, we didn't.
We ended with Masato. Everyone sort of looking at
Michi.
Misaki with sort of a weird expression because like the whole sort of thing going on right now between Misaki and Rui. Oh, and this is, by the way, the actual part that I haven't reached yet. So this is all new stuff.
Yay! I
So
hope.
we finally reached that point.
Yes, I thought we reached that point 3 parts ago. Remember everyone? Anyway,
Lies. I lied to you.
I know you did. Anyway, let's
I
go ahead
love
and get.
lying to you.
Remember guys, leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already because you never know what we do next. And let's keep going.
Alright. I pull up this Cafe de la Paix, sure,
Yes,
on my phone and find that it's on the same street as GFC.
just in case guys, we are not French already. I speak Spanish, so that's a thing.
And
Yes.
I took 2 years of Spanish, but I did not retain a single thing.
Ay, Dios mío, amigo. Hablando
Shh.
español.
Here's my best Spanish. Taco.
Ay.
Oh, Jesus.
Ay, Dios mío.
Well, that makes this an easy walk. Unless, of course, she's referring to the other Cafe de la Paix, which is on the far away border of District 8.
District 8. Isn't that a movie reference?
I think it's District 9 that's the movie reference.
District 9? Okay. No, it's not District 13, it's District 9. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the District 8, I think that's a game, actually.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Might as well try the closest one first. Shigure doesn't seem like the type to go out of her way just to make me miserable.
She could be making it miserable, you just don't see it yet.
Absolutely. Or rather, she doesn't seem like the type to inconvenience herself.
Oh, that's true too.
Very true. Yep, I remember. This was the exact place that
Bus
freaking.
accident?
This is the exact place that I stopped. So this is all uncharted territory for me. Game reference.
Hey.
Hey. There are cliques of academy students throughout the streets, girls immersed in superficial gossip, and guys exchanging ridiculous dares.
Dude, I dare you to run up the street butt naked.
Okay! Starts taking off his pants. No! No, that's not necessary.
You said butt naked. God dang it, why don't y'all say these stupid dares? I don't know, we're just on Snapchat.
And I'll just post this online and get flagged. I pass by a handful of police officers on the way. They nod courteously, but there's a shadow to their evaluating gazes. Ooh. Maybe a result of the recent disappearances of academy students, and you have an academy uniform on? Maybe. Who knows?
Is that fresh? Are those some nice shoes? They're nice and pristine looking. Are they size 10?
and then Yama goes up and is like, "Officer, I have one question. What are those?"
So they would be arrested tonight.
I keep my stride long and my steps quick as I round the corner to the denoted rendezvous point. Jesus, you're an attention whore tonight, aren't you? When I first see the place, I have double-checked my phone to make sure I didn't take a wrong turn somewhere.
I'm getting a feeling. it's one of those restaurants.
By the quaint, lovely name, I was expecting some charming variation of the polished, established Buckstar Coffee House. Nice. Get it? They swapped it.
Oh!
Yeah. Instead, I met with a definition of modest. Chipped paint, dusty windows, and a swaying sign with 3 broken letters.
Oh boy.
Maybe this is Shigere's way of exacting vengeance? Or extracting vengeance? I take a deep breath before I enter the cafe.
How's that a cafe? Sounds like you're entering somewhere where Frieza would shake somebody if he was in the ghetto. That's what it sounds like.
Wow, racist. Shay! Surprisingly,
Ooh.
the place is really decent on the inside.
Okay, buddy, we can all go to coffee here, can't we? Sounds well. We'll go with Spartan. We'll take a.
Get in that. I'm getting on that piano, man.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, we'll bring in Silencer. You'll bring in Spartan. I'll bring Ed Icebed, Ed Volta, Ed Kitten, and we'll just have a nice time. I'm forgetting one.
Sophisticated and sleek, the array of elegant furniture is punctuated by the black grand piano along the far wall of the cafe.
I like this cafe. I will take this.
Where's Frank Sinatra?
Hey.
Eee. A delectable smell of butter and sugar drifts from the counter of the shop, where several intricate glass displays boast rows of unique pastries reminiscent of a fairy tale world. That's you.
Welcome. May I take your order?
The cashier greets me with a smile, drawing me to the front counter. Wait a minute. Isn't she...
Your...
Oh! Well, this is awkward.
Oh, hey
Very
there,
awkward.
Joe.
Oh, hey! Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Does she work here too? Damn.
Oh, Lord. Alright. Come to think of it, I've never seen where she goes after class ends.
Of all people, it would be you.
Consider it your lucky day.
Just give me your order. Hey, you know what? That is not friendly customer service. That is
Hey,
not
well, hey, welcome to Starbucks. Take this coffee. Fuck yourself. Have a nice day.
Oh, wow.
That's what I would say.
Oh boy.
This situation is just too good to pass up. Elizabeth, a cashier.
Then again, she could be good with money. You never know, man.
Oh God, unlike me.
Hey.
Do enlighten me. Why would such a wealthy, empowered young woman stoop to making lattes and washing dishes?
Hey, if I ain't on her bad side, she can hook me up with a free latte.
Well, at least she's not doing the other thing that some people do to get through high school and college.
That is true.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. And if you watch the, what is that thing called on, Yander Simulator? Basically dating. But I can't remember what it's called.
I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to another way of making money.
Yes, I know what that is too, but I was thinking the Japanese way, because there's a certain word that goes to it. But, since this is a Japan...
Enjo Kosai.
Yes. Well, I was thinking Kosai. Anyway. Then again, I might have been missing things. Alright. Work experience, obviously.
Baka.
Every successful person comes from humble beginnings.
I might believe her, but the way she's averting her eyes is suspicious.
Then again, too, she can come from a wealthy family, but you know her mom and dad's like, you gotta get a job. You gotta learn
True.
how money works.
That's true. I mean, sometimes that's the case.
It is true.
And I mean, if she's like working if she's working part time and going to school, then she's pretty much got it. She's pretty much got her foot in the door for having a successful life, really.
Yeah, have a nice little resume and then, work your way up to the top and stuff. Yeah.
There you go. So, why didn't your parents get you some cushy internship at your dream corporation?
Then again, too, parents gotta start you off somewhere.
My parents are dead!
My parents are a bunch of... You can't say that here with live television. Some people want to earn their success instead of being spoon-fed by their parents. Hey!
Okay, Weiss.
Hey! I'll be fun to just put a slide picture right next to her, like, bam. Then again, I don't have the thing to do it, but I can try.
But being spoon-fed is so much easier.
Oh, and efficient. I'm joking.
I've learned by now that comments like these will tick off Elizabeth more than actual insults.
Actually, no. The reason why I say that is that it doesn't tick her off. She's got a really big red knot by her. Now, if you see that, that usually means she's very tired. Not really ticked off. Joking. She's ticked.
Yep. Sure enough, it works.
You're insufferable.
What's that? I should complain to customer services about an abusive cashier?
Wow! But blackmail the fifth of ring.
Oh yeah.
Just order already.
As I lazily glance over the pastry displays, a flicker of motion catches my eye.
Also, guys, I'm a little sick as well, so I'm probably gonna be, yeah.
She needs a senzu.
Yes, I need one urgently.
Too bad. It's the girl who always hangs around Elizabeth. An ordinary student settled in the corner, elbow propped on her table, eyes glinting in amusement as she absentmindedly twirls a pencil in between her fingers.
Could she be a,
Her back is slouched, her smile carefree, but there's something that seems a little odd about her.
No shipping, please. We had enough shipping 2 months ago.
Elizabeth seems to notice my switch of attention and clears her throat.
Are you going to order? Or are you going to waste space like always? Oh, give him a moment, Beth.
I glance at the book that's lying open-faced on her table. Advanced English Syntax and Grammatical Principles, version 3.
Oh god, she's gonna hit version 5. She's gonna be best at English. Thanks.
That's the same text that I have for English. She must also be a third year, but in a different class. Well, yeah, she's the entourage. Head tilted slightly, eyebrows raised just barely. I get the impression that she's studying me just as hard as I'm studying her.
Hashtag relationship goals. Alrighty. I'm sorry, but they're slowly becoming a ship too, if I can get her name.
Who, Elizabeth?
The brunette girl.
Oh. Who are you?
No, we can also go Elizabeth too. They both hate each other.
I know, right?
Isn't it courteous to introduce yourself before you demand my identity?
As your buddy Lizzie has probably told you, courtesy isn't my strong suit.
How about you should don't you call me Lizzie? Oh, then what is? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just a bit of friendly advice, Beth. But you may want to watch your step around this one. Is this Shigure? Just out of my freaking curiosity, is this Shigure?
Maybe.
Oh my god, okay. What makes you say that? Why? Yeah, she figured that.
This elicits an unusual reaction from Elizabeth: bitten lips, fiddling hands, and an anxious shift of the eyes.
Oh my god, look, she's blushing. But wait a minute.
Meh,
I want to say this is Shigure
Baka.
just because of the freaking face she has right now.
Odd. I don't recall figuring out anything.
Well, Yama, why don't you give Beth a little grace?
Her eyes are twinkling at me challengingly. Like she knows I don't know, but wants me to figure it out.
I swear that's Shigure.
Why would she do that? Why isn't she taking Elizabeth's side?
Fine. I'll apologize. Just don't tell anyone.
Well, now I really have no clue what's going on, but I might as well go along with it.
Yeah, let's go along with everything that's going on right now.
Yeah? Why shouldn't I? She seems at a loss for words. I can't help but grin.
I will tell everybody that you had carried Ruri in bridal style, and I got video of it.
Go right ahead, I don't care.
And everybody will think you both are dating.
So, everyone else thinks that already. You got literally no ground to stand on.
And
Sorry.
have it photoshopped that Ruri's wearing a dress and you're wearing a tuxedo.
So?
Dude, didn't he have a freaking spasm last episode? like
Whatever.
so many parts back.
Shh. 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 You'll pay me?
Oh.
Ooh, blackmail.
You know I can't do that. I'm sorry, you know I can't. So, if we kept that going.
That catches me off guard, but thankfully I'm able to hide my expression just in time. Interesting. She can't pay. That can only mean that she's not as high and mighty as she pretends to be. Maybe her spending is restricted by her parents, or maybe she's legitimately poor. This just gets better and better. He's awesome. So, it's that big of a deal if everyone finds out?
Don't even think about it.
Yep, definitely not the rich, perfect princess that everyone was led to believe she was.
It's true, people can lead some fake facades.
I mean, didn't we learn a lesson like that from Mr. Ryota? Like, people appear like to be different, but they're all the same inside, or something like that.
Kind of. Then again, he was being really sarcastic during the time.
Yeah, well, you know, that's Mr. Ryota. Say, pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that's great.
Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. And
I just imagine her trying not to like grit her teeth.
pretty pleased with a cherry on top.
As begging goes, it's subpar, but I decide to let it go. I don't plan on making her life miserable. It's more of a power thing. With blackmail hanging over her head, she'll finally stop bothering me. I turn from the counter to survey the pastry case. Elizabeth's shoulders drop in relief. The girl at the table loses interest and returns to fiddling with her pencil. You never did tell me your name.
And I'd like to.
You think? As you said, it's common courtesy.
Now, when did I say I was courteous? Oh!
Ooh!
Oh.
Feisty.
You like it.
I like feisty.
Everybody, silence is looking for feisty girls. Please don't.
She brushes her pencil into her bag and slings it over her shoulder, winking at Elizabeth.
I'll see you later, Beth. And Yama, play nice.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, she's a shipper.
Is everyone in this town a shipper?
I don't know. We have
Oh my
Akari
God.
who's a shipper. We have this girl as a shipper. Hello.
Yep. And then the one from last episode, the like really eccentric one.
Ryota's even a shipper. I'm like, oh my god, Ryota.
Yes, he's awesome though. I'll let it slide. She floats out of the cafe without another word, shutting the door softly behind her. Come to think of it, how did she know my name? She's probably learned it from Elizabeth. Said Elizabeth rings up my order of 3 pastries and a smoothie as I spend a few minutes pondering this strange girl. What's her name?
Why do you want to know?
Is it really that big of a deal? Elizabeth sighs in clear exasperation.
Her name is Natsuki Tanaka. And now you can head on her. Congratulations. Here's your hit me up card.
Well, I'll hit you up if you ain't careful. I lean over the counter until my face is an inch from hers.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, we'll get to see soon.
Sundere.
This is great. What makes you think she's the one I want to hit on?
Oh my.
Oh
Hey
my.
Zarbon, what do you think of this?
That's all I have to say. Elizabeth glances away, instinctively disturbed by my proximity.
Everybody see them blush marks out there?
Yep. Right as I'm about to feel a rush of triumph, I catch a slight scent. Country lavender with a hint of vanilla. Nice. It's oddly magnetic. I'm suddenly bulldozed by a sensory onslaught. I can see the curl of her long lashes, the gleam of her eyes, every perfectly tapered point of every hair, the subtle curve of her lips. Oh man, it's gonna be so awkward if Rui walks in on this. Oh, that would... Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that would be super friggin' awkward. Teen drama at its finest, am I right? I stagger backward, fighting against the images in my head.
What image?
I don't know. I need to get a hold of myself.
Uh-oh.
This is Elizabeth.
Uh-oh. This is what happened in the last one.
Yeah. She's always been pretty. Why let him mess with me now?
Well, let's think about it. You're a guy.
You're a guy, she's a hot girl. I mean, you know. In a shaky attempt to cover my slip-up, I shove a bill forward. Keep the change. Elizabeth elegantly plucks the bill from my hand, and before I can process what's happening, she's wrapped her fingers around my collar, pulling me forward. Ooh, things are gonna get feisty.
Oh my god.
Oh my, Zabod, what do you think of this one?
I'm reading the thing too.
For a few painful seconds, she stays there, her lips an inch away from my jawline.
Anyone else want to get the next foghorn for me ready? Keep watching.
Oh.
Keep what change?
Oh,
Why?
God damn it, got cock blocked.
Oh! You didn't give me enough in the first place. Oh my god. Dude, and you thought you're being smooth. As heck.
Dude, you are not smooth.
He's like, you can change. Next year, she's like, you didn't give me enough.
Oh, jeez. She releases me and I glance at the bill I've handed her.
Was it a $1 bill?
It better have been. Only 1,000 yen.
Okay, I don't know. I forgot this is Japanese, so wouldn't that be like $1?
Yep. Pretty much. Crap, she's right.
I think we'll convert it later.
I feel a blush flare in my cheeks as I slide another bill to her. The corners of her mouth pull up just slightly. Careful. Wouldn't want everyone to know that you're actually poor, would you?
Oh, come on! That's spoiling the movie.
Oh, man. Dude. You could... I'm telling you what. If he freaking, like, took a step back and realized that... Well, first off, if he wasn't as sarcastic, well, he wouldn't be as good of a protagonist, but he could be a real ladies' man.
There is.
I mean, think about it.
There is an achievement for this game. There's achievements for this game, and I guess there is an achievement for this. It's something with ladies.
Is it to get all the endings with all of the different ladies?
Yes.
I'm guessing.
I think it is.
I thought so. Alright.
I know one thing, if it turns etchy, I am legit probably not posting it.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
she's genuinely amused as she passes me my order and bustles off to make my smoothie.
I think she's got a thing for you, man.
I think she does too. But she doesn't like let it slip or anything.
She's a Sona to the max.
Yeah, forget Rui being the soon. It's friggin' Elizabeth that's the soon.
Then again, Rui is really, they're both on the same level, both him and
I'm
Rui.
I'm telling you what, if there are multiple routes in this game, we're gonna try our best to get them all.
Yes. Then again, yeah, we're probably put that thing later.
I hate to admit it, but she doesn't look bad when she smiles. She doesn't. I mean, look.
No, she looks.
That's something that if I saw, like, I'd be like, wow. Because have you ever noticed that just some people, like, in some cases just have a good smile?
Yeah. Like they say, whenever I smile, because I'm usually generally like happy and easygoing, they say your smile basically reflects what you are. And I said,
Yeah.
I'm always in a good mood. That's the thing. I'm never in a bad mood.
I'm usually in a bad mood when I'm at work.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm usually in a tired mood.
Yeah, irritable is irritable. That is a very good word to describe how I am at work sometimes. Very irritable. Get a grip, Yama.
You better start saying it repeatedly.
This is the Elizabeth who hounded you all of last year. Well, here's the thing. Did you ever take into consideration that maybe that's her way of, like, trying to get close or something? You know, because some people have different ways of trying to get close to the person that they like. You know?
Yeah. I want to skip this right now.
The Elizabeth who keeps butting into things that aren't her business. Well, have you ever thought that maybe she just cares?
Yeah.
Alright.
To be honest, though, everybody thinks everything is in their control. There's some people who think everything's in your control. You can do this. There are things that'll be out of your control so much.
The Elizabeth who believes that everything is in her control. That Elizabeth. Back to my senses, I select a butter croissant and throw the other 2 pastries in my backpack. There's not much to do, so I follow Elizabeth to the blenders. Oh. Apparently she's recovered because her face is set to its default disapproving scowl.
Dang it.
Well, you never know. Something still might happen. I'm telling you what, if there is a scene... if this happens and I call it, I'll call it because I just watch so much anime.
Yeah.
Because this is a pure setup for what I like to call wrong place at the wrong time. Because the love interest walks in when another gets a little close and they look like they're about to lock lips. And then the love interest walks in and it's like, oh, great. Fantastic.
What are you doing?
Eating a croissant. Croissant.
Stop staring. Revolting.
You know, your workstation has windows for a reason.
Why are you staring? And that reason is not for you to stare at me like a pervert. I'm sorry, I couldn't just help
Hey.
it.
Hey, listen. Well, never mind. I can't really deny that. What about an admiring fanboy?
Mind me doing so.
Alright, British Cyan.
Good story.
I can't help but chuckle as a tinge of English leaks through her accent.
What? I can't do anything?
So, are you actually from England?
Oh, come on, she's been British for the entire time. I'm mad now. Hold on.
Saichan's triggered.
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Stop.
What?
Please return to the normal voice.
I can't.
I'm bored, and you're taking a long time to make my smoothie.
Maybe I wouldn't take so long if you would stop distracting me.
Maybe you need to learn how to actually focus. She huffily slams the lid down on the blender and starts about. The roar of the machine blurs the sound between us. Oh, you're gonna get so triggered at this. You're gonna get so triggered.
I probably will be triggered. Enjoy your bit.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wait, I got it. Perfect. Oh dear me. I would like some tea and crumpets.
I forgot to take out your crumpets. I knew you were gonna be in.
Elizabeth's shoulders tighten in clear annoyance. Tally ho, old sport! What say you to some fish and chips?
I love
The blender picks up speed until it begins to whine. The weather is positively ghastly today, is it not?
You can just tell Elizabeth's very triggered.
Yeah, really. Then the blender stops. Elizabeth wordlessly pours the mixture into a cup and caps it, handing it over the window.
Firstly, oh, I forgot to say. Hold on, I can't stop with this accent.
Yeah, seriously, stop, please.
Oi. Firstly, I was born and raised in Japan, just like everyone else. Secondly, just because you're not bilingual doesn't mean you have to mock people who are.
She tears the wrapper off the end of the straw and sticks it roughly into the smoothie.
Have a nice day. Come again.
With that, she strides into the back room, leaving me by myself.
I'm telling you, she just may just soon, but then she was mad at him for a while.
Yeah. I actually feel uneasy as I settle into a corner. I'd expected Elizabeth to lash out at me just like every other time.
She's at work. She can't do it, so she'll get you later. Still.
Yeah, more than likely she would. But she was calm, honest, even if clearly annoyed. Is our heritage a weak spot? Did I bring up something that should have been left alone?
She could be British and born in Japan, so that could be a thing.
Well, there could be some sort of like thing that happened in England that forced, or like something that happened to like to her family or something. I don't know. I mean,
I'll bring up something right now.
oh my. Furthermore, why am I letting it bother me?
Is it because you have a soul and a heart? But could be thing. What? Yeah, I'm back in this accent again, so
She just never showed me mercy. Not on the days where I just wanted to be left alone. The days where life almost wasn't worth it. Shouldn't I do the same?
Oh yes, they're going for a nice dinner, tell her she's cute. Then maybe all the shippers will finally come out of their bushes and trees.
As I bite into my croissant, hoping to distract myself with its taste, the door of the cafe swings open. Guess who?
Shigure!
Told ya!
Why was I thinking Shigure was the girl that left?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because she acted more like her, probably. That's probably why I was,
Maybe. Shire storms in, the tiny manifestation of fury as she clutches her phone against her ear, barking into the mouthpiece.
As I briefly explicated, the situation now merits further scrutiny. Have you compiled the informative analysis of the extraction movements? Your errant incompetence disgusts me. Trust that you shall be receiving a visitation from your supervising officer within the next 24 hours. Good day.
She angrily shuts her phone and stuffs it in her pocket. Only then do her eyes land on me.
She's mad, man. Ah, Ishiyama. At last, someone with a manageable quantity of incompetence. That's not supposed to be a compliment.
No, I don't think so. Just thinking here. Nice to see you too, I guess.
Show me the receipt of your purchase.
Purchase?
Or your pastries.
I almost ask her why, but decide to just shut up and give her the receipt. She promptly marches to the counter, taps her wallet against the card receiver, and marches back with 1,300 yen in change. She slides this into my side of the table with an expectant look. You need me to buy coffee for you?
This is reimbursement. As your supervisor, I am treating you for this meeting. That's a different way of treating people.
Oh, thanks. I'm honestly surprised. She came across as the type of person to make me pay for both of us, actually.
Now, regarding tonight's mission.
Mission?
Yes, we'll be going to Britain. Indeed, one of my asinine colleagues mislaid a pivotal dossier within the 6th district of Isa.
The 6th out of 9 districts? Also known as the districts of drugs, gangs, and general mayhem, where little children ought not go. I think I know where this is headed.
Oh, you get to sell drugs!
Yay!
Your assignment is to retrieve it tonight.
Yep, saw that one coming. And why would I do this?
The better inquiry is, without abhorrent consequence shall befall you if you do not do it. What? I'm sorry, I just read everything. If you do not. What? Okay.
That stalls me for a moment, but I managed to think up a passable reply. Clearly nothing too terrible since you need me to get it for you instead of going yourself. Funnily enough, instead of lashing out at this remark, Shigure only seems impressed.
Perhaps you'll pass after.
Pass?
The dossier's whereabouts are currently being established. I shall contact you with additional instructions at a later time.
I didn't even say I would do this.
I doubt that availability is an issue.
How does she... No, not even gonna ask. Not having a schedule conflict doesn't mean that I'll take it.
Then consider it your municipal.
But I never agreed to...
Do you not wish to be something? To be someone extraordinary? To do something significant with your inconsequential existence? Then it's settled. Stay in touch.
She abruptly tilts her cap and storms out of the cafe, leaving me in stunned silence. I return to my apartment, feeling an unusual kinship with on-call military personnel. At this moment, everything is peaceful and quiet, to the point of boredom. But the more I wait, the antsier I get, like a ball of energy is tangled up inside me. Hold on. Do you want to, like, end it right here and then pick it up in another time, or
Yeah.
do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's end it right here for now. But yeah,
'Kay.
guys, this is a part of this. For God's sake, I was getting ready to read District 6. This is the end of Lucid9 part. Blank, maybe 9. Don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, Lucid9 part 9. Anyway,
Hey.
hopefully this is part 9. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and subscribe because you never know what we'll do next. And we'll catch you all later.